in your research, but never collaborate with more than 2 people. You know why? Why? Because the Nobel Prize is given to a maximum of 3 people together.
Our family home was situated in a big park-like garden in which I spent hours by myself, watching plants and animals, and where I knew almost every pebble, reminisced Irvin Nair in his autobiography. This childhood experience laid a foundation for his ambition to explore the mysteries of biology. Irvin Nair's connection with China began in the 1990s. As an old friend of China, he has visited Sichuan province multiple times for academic exchanges with universities. In July 2024, Irvin Nair visited Sichuan once again. We invite him and students from relevant fields of study to discuss topics ranging from a Nobel Prize to his stories with Sichuan.
Well, there have been tremendous changes. I mean, changes which we wouldn't be able to anticipate in the pace that Europe develops. You know, China developed from a country based on very traditional, old habit things into a modern country with a elaborated network of roads, of high-speed trains, technology. And so on. So it's just not comparable, the China in the 90s and now.
How do you think of the development of Chinese medicine during decades?
China changed from a country where medical treatment was pretty much based on traditional methods into a country which combines high-tech medicine, newest insights into processes of life, partly with traditional things. I think that's a very good development. The theme of my lecture was neuronal plasticity, synaptic plasticity, with a focus on presynaptic mechanisms. I chose this topic because it's a topic that my lab, because I think it's a very important question to improve the understanding of how the brain works.
Can you briefly introduce the significance of your technology in applied medical science and the specific application of your research in real life?
And this opened up whole fields of new studies, particularly in drug research, in the understanding of the action of drugs. You know, there are plenty of drugs which have been developed on the basis of knowledge about ion channels. Amlodipine, the drug which is the first choice of doctors in the treatment of hypertension, is a blocker of ion channels. The other aspect, which has a big medical implication, is that also mutations in ion channels are cause of genetic diseases.
Can you give us more advice for Chinese researchers to do scientific research?
Should follow your curiosity. You should try to find out what is really the problem which you are interested in, which you want to solve in your lifetime. Just stick to that, train your mind to focus on that. Try to find out what you are really interested in, what captivates your mind, you know, and follow that path. Don't be too disappointed if your first experiment doesn't work. Science does require trial and error. This kind of uncertainty about success is something which should keep you going. If one experiment doesn't work, try to look at the problem from another side. Maybe next time you are successful. Well, I did have a little bit time yesterday where we went to Lushan, to giant Buddha. Yes, I really liked it. Another time I'm a fan of rivers and waterworks, you know, and we were visiting the ancient irrigation system nearby here. I think what I really value is the friendliness of people, the quality of the food, the very interesting geography, landscape. I saw many interesting places, you know.
Transitioning from physics to biology, Irving Nair creatively introduced physics techniques into the fields of neuroscience, opening up new possibilities for life sciences research. His contributions have made a revolution for the field of cell biology, for the understanding of different disease mechanisms, and opened a way to develop new and more specific drugs. The methods he developed are now used by thousands of scientists all over the world.